Coach.
Burning like
we are joined
eyes burning like a
by he's burning by the MVP of the 2012 NBA Finals. He can't see a thing. I don't think he cares. He's got a trophy in his hands. LeBron, welcome. Congratulations. 9 years in. So much scrutiny, so much pain goes into this. What goes through your head when you realize it's over?
Hard work pays off, and give a lot of credit to my teammates, this organization, and Pat Riley put together a great team, and we just wanted to try to go out and compete every night and show that we're a team and not just individuals, and we was able to do that in this run.
You've been pretty candid about your performance last year in the finals, about the pain that followed that, about the way you reacted to it. Before the tip of game one, as you're looking ahead, what do you tell yourself? What's on your to-do list?
I would just keep, playing the same way you had played the whole regular season. I had got back to, just got back to the basics. Got back to loving the game, having fun with the game, and not too much caring and not trying to prove people wrong. I had got to this position for a reason, so I just wanted to put myself in a position to play well and come through for my teammates.
LeBron, congratulations,
thanks,
young man.
Thanks, Shaq Diesel.
You did a beautiful job of keeping everybody involved. Were you in bait mode, like drawing the defense in and kicking it out? I mean, was that part of your plan?
They made an adjustment, in Game 4 that they weren't going to allow me to play one-on-one in the post. I just baited the defense all night, and if I had an opportunity to go one-on-one, I'd try to take advantage of it. But if not, my guys, they stayed in attack mode, and they stayed in position where I could find them on the perimeter. And they knocked down shots all night.
Were you surprised they kept doubling? I mean, because you go back to the last two games, at some point they got to realize the guys are on fire.
Right.
Were you shocked they kept doubling?
You know what? I wasn't shocked, but they just kept bringing the double. And our guys just kept finding spots on the floor where they can succeed. Mike Miller was unbelievable tonight. CB got a couple dunks. D-Wade, Mario Chalmers, they all played and they worked off of me. And, I was able to bait the double team and get those guys open looks all night.
LeBron, I've been knowing you since you're 17 years old. Are you satisfied with this one ring?
Absolutely not.
All right.
Absolutely not. I am excited. I'm happy. A job well done on this season. This is a dream come true for me, but, I'm not satisfied with this, but I am excited, and I am going to live in the moment.
LeBron, this is a list of guys who have closed out NBA Finals with triple-doubles. I haven't seen it. I don't think you've seen it, but there it is. It's a pretty nice little group.
Absolutely. I'm looking at the list, Timmy D, Big Game James, Larry Bird, and, of course, Magic. It's a great company to be a part of, and, the best company, though, to say I can, I got a ring with those guys as well. So, it's a dream come true.
There's obviously more weight on your shoulders in a run like this than an average player. Once you finally get it, once you finally get to grab this, is it relief? Is it liberating? Is it just joy? I don't know.
It's a little bit of everything. The emotions, it's a little bit of everything. But I put a lot of hard work into it. And, a lot of people, the saying that hard work pays off. And, this is a testament of it. Hard work pays off, and I'm happy to be here.
Hey, we know this guy, too.
What's going on, man? You want to take this heavy trophy from me, man?
Eyes burning like a...
We've got two NBA Finals MVPs out here. 06 here in 2012. How's number 2 treating you?
Number 2 is treating me very well, man. I was a little pup in 06. I got lucky. This one right here, I had to really work for this.
It's been a long 2 years for you guys. Physically, this was a crazy year with the lockout. I think this is one of the more remarkable accomplishments considering the shortened strike season. You guys don't have a huge team.
Right.
Do you feel any added excitement because it was a lockout in a very short season?
Well, absolutely. With the 2 months that we had laid off, guys could have easily done absolutely nothing. But when the season was back in play, guys came in, I don't want to say in game shape because there's no way you could be in game shape if you're not playing games, but guys was ready to get back in shape, and it didn't take us a lot of time at all. We had the 2 preseason games, we went through that, but in the first game in Dallas, we was right on point. We was right there where we wanted to be, and we just wanted to keep on grinding throughout the whole regular season, and it takes some luck as well. We was able to stay healthy for the most part, but it's been a great year for us, and we never took anything for granted the whole year.
D-Wade, I want to commend you for stopping the press, saying it's LeBron's team, but was that a hard choice for you?
Oh, man, you know what, Shaq, because of you being here when I was young and you was 30 years old and amazing and a Hall of Famer, and you, in a sense, turned the team over to me because you knew that we needed me to be great for us to win it. I see the same thing in LeBron, and I knew that for us to be what we want to be, he had to be the best player in the league, which he is. And that doesn't take anything from me and what I do, but I had to find my way, and my way was enough.
You guys, this was such a circus around here. Since the press conference.
They like it at the Heatles. Don't even try that. I heard them. 1, 2, 3 Heatles. They love it. Cut it out.
I think they like it to a certain extent. And maybe on a lot of days they like it. Maybe on some days not as much. But last year you go through the finals. You guys were humbled a little bit at the end of that.
Man.
What was different this time around in terms of your attitude and your thought process coming into this?
I think, I learned this from someone. They told me that the greatest teacher in life is experience. And going through everything that we went through last year, there was absolutely nothing that we could have seen this year that we wasn't ready for. Absolutely nothing, from anybody off the floor to on the floor. We went through everything. We went through ups, we went through downs. We went to the highest level and got knocked off and losing the finals last year. So, we used that as motivation the whole entire year on trying to just, work our habits, but we wanted to get back to this position and redeem ourselves.
You know what's interesting about y'all team? Like 2 weeks ago, people like, they might lose to Indiana. When y'all went down 2-1, then you lose game 5 to the Celtics. And people are like, oh, my God. This is amazing how it's flipped in the last 2 weeks.
Don't forget New York. They said we could lose to New York, too.
Yeah, nobody, New York. They said it was a tough series, right?
First of all, nobody knew anything about basketball.
I don't remember that as much.
Chuck, you said it perfect, man. Indiana came here and beat us game 2. Beat us in game 3, and a lot of people, doubted us. D-Wade had a awful game, and they was
terrible
throwing dirt on him, and we was able to come through that series. And then the same with the experienced Boston Celtics, man, being down 3-2 and going to their place.
Yeah.
A lot of people once again tried to bury us alive, and we was able to come through that, and and then also being down 1-0, in this series. But we just kept on, staying the course, understanding what it takes. And we was able to come
I know you can't say this publicly.
But he's going to ask you to do it anyway.
No. Neither one of you. Because I know you guys obviously talked about it privately, as a team probably. When y'all got game 2 in OKC, y'all was like, we're not going back.
Close the doors.
Yeah.
Close the doors.
Close the doors. Go let them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that was our mindset. Yeah. OKC, those fans, they're unbelievable. We just didn't want to give them no life. We didn't want to give them no life. And we had an opportunity after we won game 2 to come home with 3 straight. And, we wanted to finish our breakfast.
Not to get ahead of ourselves here.
Last question. I know you and I know you. How big is that ring going to be?
Oh, man.
I want to get one of those 4-finger rings.
Yeah, it's like a brass knuckle. It's going to be a brass knuckle ring.
Congratulations,
people
guys.
want to talk to you guys.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you, big fella.
Thanks, baby.
Thank you, Chuck.
Thanks.
Thank you, man.
2 more.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for
Two more. Let's go.
We got a long way to catch up to.
Not 2.
We got
LeBron James here on NBA.
Hey, we're going to enjoy this one.
They got to hurry up and get off the seats because I'm getting a contact high.
Oh, from all this champagne.
Sitting over here.
I'm not even taking a shower.
Party at Liz at the Fountain Blues.
A couple of guys who, by the way, have a chance to not only win an NBA championship this year, but perhaps a gold medal as well by the end of the summer.
It's going to be a great year.
That's a pretty good 2012. Guys, congrats.
Thanks
for being here.
Who carrying this trophy?
LeBron James.
Hey, I ain't.
Dwayne Wade.